Captain Speakeasy here, and I'm here to show you how to do that really cool walk-on sound effects for all your VIP chatters. I gotta say that the Streamlabs Chatbot is by far the best one for specifically this task. Now we have Streamlabs Chatbot kind of completely installed. We just need to connect our account to it, which we're going to go to this bottom right corner here. We have this little dude, and it says connections when you hover over it. We need to, this is Twitch bot. If you have a different one than your streamer account, you can put it there, but just go to Twitch streamer, make sure your name's here, hit generate token. Oh, blinded. Okay, that's a bit insane. Scroll down to the bottom and hit the purple button that says authorize. It's complete and you may close the window, and then you just go back here and hit connect. That's it, you're done. You need to scroll and find the events and then hit the plus sign to create an event, and the event is going to be a user showing up for the first time in your chat, right? I'm going to put someone's name in the user, so you put like a VIP that you know, and I'm going to use one of my VIPs, Nova Charter, shout out. And when you get their name put in there, you're just gonna click the magnifying glass button, and it will automatically copy that to the ID section. And if there's a typo, it's gonna copy the typo too. So if for some reason it's not working, it doesn't seem to be doing what you want it to do, check for typos here. Everything else is you're gonna leave the same: speak, false, true, and you can adjust the volume here. If for some reason one walk-on seems to be louder than the other ones, you can individually set the volume here. Now, this is completely optional. It's the message, right? You in the message, you can type anything or you can have nothing, but you could just call them out too. So like, Nova Charter, I am so glad you are back, right? Or whatever you want to say. And then you're going to need a song. You'll hit pick to choose the song, but I don't have anything like downloaded yet. So whenever I'm in this situation where I need like a sound effect or an entire song or whatever, I like to go to MyInstants.com. All right, now I wouldn't be Captain Speakeasy if I didn't show up with a cocktail. And today's cocktail is a Negroni, which is 1 part Campari, 1 part gin, and 1 part sweet vermouth. And shake it all together, pour it onto a rock with a little orange slice for a garnish, and French kiss. It's beautiful. I'll put the recipe right here so you can check it out. If you're of legal drinking age within whatever part of the country or world you might live in. Secondly, I like to say that if you made this far in the tutorial, we're just about ready to dive into exactly what to do. And if you are feeling generous, could you please like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you can hear more of my interactive streaming tutorials. That's what it looks like, MyInstants.com. And then you can search anything. Riz sound effect. I mean, that sounds actually pretty cool. I could do that. I like to be like retro, and I'm gonna do like Tetris and just see what kind of Tetris sounds we can get. All right, that's pretty cool. Or what's this one? Oh, that's way cooler. Okay, so I'm gonna click on that, and there's a download MP3 button right here in the middle, and any MP3 will work. So I can show you right there. Any MP3 works, so it doesn't matter where you get it from. This is just one of a million options. Okay, so I'm gonna click on downloading that, and if I do that, you get this little pop up in the right corner for downloads, and then I will click on the show in folder. And what I like to do to stay organized, I'll just right click on the file and I'll hit cut, right? So it's technically deleting it. And then we'll go back to Streamlabs Chatbot. All right, so from Streamlabs Chatbot, you're gonna hit the pick option, and then it's gonna open up the folder related to Streamlabs Chatbot, and you're just gonna paste that song right here. And then at the bottom here, hit open. And you can see that it's already in there, and just hit submit. And now you're done. So Nova Charter, whenever he comes into my stream for the first time per stream, it's gonna immediately play that song, and it's gonna immediately send that notification comment out. And now to recap that, so if you want to do multiple ones, you can't do them all at once, but it's so easy now that you know how. You're just gonna hit the plus sign, right? You're gonna type the name. You're going to hit the magnifying glass to duplicate it, type a message or not. Hit pick, choose a song, hit OK, hit submit, and you're done. It's that easy. So knock out all your VIPs right now. If you guys have really liked this cool interactive tutorial that I like doing, then I like to say you're really going to enjoy my next one, where I'm going to show you how to create a channel reward that allows chat to mute you at a moment's notice. It's gonna be really cool because it's also gonna put like that big red mute button. So please, I'm gonna drop that video right here. Give it a watch, and otherwise, have a wonderful sale, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.